We are here, we are here, we are here. What an amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are marking up Sqqq. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We are in the monthly time frame. You can clearly see markets in a straight downtrend. Price is somewhere over here. So let's mark this up the best we can. Price action highs. Price action lows. We gotta tighten that up as we walk down. Midpoint in the middle. Zoom in the price, see what's going on. So market just came all the way back down to a support at a flat level of 0% of a support. Now we got to see what's going on. Price action candle in the market on the monthly time frame. So far as the engulfing pattern, if it closes out, I can't push that market up unless the market is coming out for a retest of the previous area of here. So that market breaking, come back to retest. Is that market going to shoot down from that retest, or is that market going to work its way up? Retest, market's work its way up, or unless it becomes a double top, which you'll see market spike up once and it'll drop back down after the retest. Head down to the weekly time frame. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. On the weekly time frame, at that area support 0% mark at the bottom of the low, market has formed a pattern in that area, which is a W. So let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up. So market pushed down that area of support once, twice, and this double top here is market come up to second level highs. Wasn't able to break up further, market came back down. So what we're looking for right now is price candle, bullish candle, working its way up. We're looking for market price to break this area here, as it did. So we look for that break and retest as we walk down the time frame to see if that market is going to break this area and work up further after the retest. If not, market's working its way down or consolidating. Let's see if we can identify on the daily time frame. Daily time frame market structure. We can see that W is multiple pushes down to the bottom now since we walked down the structure, but where price is coming from, major areas, first, second, third, market pushed up. Still looking for the break and retest. Price action candle, bullish candle. We still see the break, no retest yet. Headed down to the 4 hour. Now we see a retest. Not a retest in red, but it's still a retest candle as a doji. Price action currently on the 4 hour time frame. So what market price did, it broke up, came back to return for the retest, and pushed up further. As we walk down the time frame, we may identify red candles in the market. That's going to show that the market came down for that retest for the market to shoot up. So hopefully we see it between the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Excuse me, between the 3 hour and the 1 hour, or maybe lower. What happened here, what structure pattern this is forming, is a single top, so market pushed up with a retest. So we have to identify what market's going to do. It's going to consolidate sideways, push up with the next third candle, the next following candle, or the market's going to come down with this candle because this candle is still active for the next less than 30 minutes. Or is it going to be a next candle that's going to form? It's going to push that market up. Headed down to the 3. Now we identify retest candles. So let's read that market again as a whole of that area near price. Price is coming from a double top with a retest. This market could be pushing down. Not too sure yet. Why? Because market did respect that area support. So we're waiting for the next candle to form to see if that market's going to retest this area as we currently see to push up further, or is it going to break this area of this SR line that we created, retest the bottom, and work its way down to previous areas. Headed down to the 2 hour time frame. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. The 4 and the 2 is identifying the same thing, extension of the candle. Market still on a retest. Second to last Second to last candle is a doji. So price action engulfs the doji, market push down. It looks good for the engulfment for price action to the previous candle, but price is sitting on our SR line, could be the area of support. So we have to wait for more candles to form and see what the market's going to do. Until then, let's walk down the time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, 2 hour, 1 hour identifying the same thing. Market came to that area of support. For 45 minutes also is identifying the same thing. Extension of candles. We have a retest here, so something happened here in this retest that pushed this market down to here. We'll probably identify it in green as we walk down that time frame. So headed down to the 15 and go to retest. So market's coming from a pattern overall. So let's draw it out. So what we see on the 15-minute, the pattern that pushed that market down to that bottom on a 15-minute time frame was the head and shoulders pattern. We have the left shoulder. We do have the head. We have the right shoulder. Market spiked up once, twice, 3 times. Overall, if you want to call it triple top, market wasn't able to break. What happened? Market pushed down to that midpoint level, as we could identify on the 15-minute as well. So market's at the midpoint now. Price going to respect this midpoint to push up, or is it going to push down further? We're still looking for the break and retest of that midpoint now, currently, for that market to break down. Or we looking for that midpoint break. There goes the break of the 5 minutes. So we're going to see if we're going to see some retest candles for that market to push down further, or maybe it's just go back on the opposite side of that resistance line that we created on that higher time frame. Price action 3 minute. We do see the break with this area here. Okay, market stopped at a support. Candles working its way side by side. Price is having a hard time breaking third to last candle wick to close out. Market closed out above this area here, below this third candle wick. Market could push down, sitting right on it. Head down to the 1 minute time frame, and now we can see that retest in the market. We don't have a full retest, as in we see market. We see a retest in this area here, but we didn't see the market break the SR line. Excuse me. We did see the market break the SR line. We did not see the market return back to the SR line to touch the SR line to look for interest break down further. But sometimes we do know in the market the SR lines are equipped as zones. So if you think about a zone being here, that market did break retest. That could be enough for the market to push down further. But the market identify itself as we walk down, as the time go on, and we can clearly see price action. Candle, second last candle is in that consolidation, so market is working its way sideways. So we'll be looking for an engulfing pattern to price action highest wick or second to last candle high lowest wick for that market to break down to the upside or downside of that structure. Very important information, guys. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Click on images. Very important information, guys. Please study breakout retest strategy. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. Sqqq stock.